to start a minute late. Is that okay?
Sure.
Oh, God.
Cha-cha real smooth.
Turn it up!
Ow.
Okay, Milo's away.
Okay, I'm still doing the thing. One moment, everyone.
You okay there?
Are you reading the the story? It's true. I wasn't quite ready, man. You usually warn me before we go live.
Oh, we're
I know. I
oh,
know.
We're not
we're
live,
doing it
everybody.
live.
Thank you,
Oh,
Lord.
I'm really having a day here, so I'm attempting to be like as go as I can, but this is as go as I'm gonna muster for the day.
I understand, and I'm just trying to do the thing. Questions in the stream. Milk did a thing. Thank
Yes.
you, Milk. Thank you for that.
Was it in the right channel? Did I actually do it the right button?
No, you did. You did. I'm saying thank you for that genuinely, even if it doesn't sound like I am.
No, that's okay. I was like, oh man, I must have put that in the wrong channel. I really
Nah,
didn't pay attention to it.
You did good, kiddo. I just need to open this up, make sure I can see it. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Okay. Does everyone know what stories we have? Does everyone know where to find them?
I got them all loaded.
I'm ready.
I've got them. I just need to look at what I'm doing.
All right. Well, then I shall read us in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, and welcome to Shitfaced Shitfics, where we get more shit-faced every single week. I'm not going to say the fix get shittier because it's a pretty low bar this time, guys. Your readers for today are Priest, who is listed as @everyone,
Hi.
Enigmatic Otaku,
My skeleton yearns to be released from its fleshy prison.
Festibu Muliko.
Good enough.
What is it supposed to be?
Whatever you want it to be.
Okilm Ubetsef.
Close enough.
Flammenwerfer.
I'm Mr. White Seaman. I'm Mr. Cum.
He's Mr. Jizz Mister. He's Mr. Give Ya One. Anyway,
Lol.
Ravioli, Ravage.
What up, my slurs?
This is gonna be a great day. Thank you for joining us on this edition of Shitfaced Shitfics. Today we're going to be reading just holiday fan fiction, specifically Christmas themed fan fiction in some capacity. Please be aware if you cannot handle adult content and if you are not comfortable with listening to sex scenes or weird feshy stuff or just grossness and violence. There's a lot of it in the stories we're going to read this week.
Why are you here if not?
I don't know, man. Maybe you accidentally stumbled here. I don't know. But we're going to read 3 stories today. We may read 4 depending on how weird we want to get and how much time we have. But we are going to read 3 Christmassy ass stories today. Starting with, is everyone ready to start?
Yes.
Everyone's
please.
ready to start?
End my suffering.
Feel free to do blog posts, by the way, guys, if you want people to join in and listen. But you don't have to. You don't have to. I'll read us in. Our first story that we are reading is called Cough. Now I of course I navigated away from it like a fuck. It's called Rarity and the Cough of Booty by Huck.
No.
I'm sure we can guess what this is. Huck has been around the site for a while. I don't think we've ever read anything by them, but Huck is pretty cool dude who doesn't afraid of anything. So we're gonna read their story, and reading the parts today are of course Rarity will be played by Flammenwerfer.
Yes.
I'll be playing Apple Bloom. Priest, you'll be narrating this shindig.
That's me.
Enigma, you'll be playing Jason.
Fuck's Jason.
Jason!
And you know what? Milk, I know you'd like to breathe and rest. How would you like to switch with Rav, and Rav can read the part of Cookie Crumbles, and you just pick up the slack if anyone else speaks? You can take Cookie Crumbles? Okay. And then Rav, you're going to pick up the slack if there's any other parts, if there's a cashier or something. Can you do that?
Don't worry,
Ravioli?
I'm gonna be versatile.
Oh, God. Okay, so Marge Simpson is going to be the cashier. I got it.
I mean,
so,
I could do this for you.
no, I literally have asked you not to do that, so thanks.
I know.
Yeah, Jason, everyone's favorite MLP character for Enigma. Well, we'll fucking find
he lives.
out.
He lives in
Jason
Camp.
Balls.
He lives in Camp Crystal Lake. He kills anyone who fucks. Any teenagers within a mile radius die.
Ligma
I like
balls.
this. Sure. I hope you guys are ready for an action-packed, energy-filled time, because that's what this is gonna be.
All right. Shall I do it?
Do the thing.
This is Rarity and the Cough of Booty. Rarity planned this day to be perfect. A ladies only shopping Christmas vacation. No guys, no rush. No guys, no rush, no muss, no fuss. What she didn't plan for was the rebellion of wild burritos in her gut, threatening to exterminate everyone in the shopping mall. Now, instead of rest and relaxation, she's forced to fighting off the invasion, but it's a losing battle. Chapter 1.
All right, hold up. Okay, now I'm ready. Hey,
I'm
sis.
handling Sweetie Belle as well.
No, I'm Sweetie Belle. I
Wait,
started.
where?
Oh, excuse me.
But
Yeah, no,
who
Rav,
was
Rav,
phone?
yeah, no, Rav, you're Sweetie Belle. I actually had you listed, and then when I was changing voices around, I fucked that up. Yeah, you're Sweetie Belle.
All right.
I don't know why I said Apple Bloom. I
Hey,
think I
sis, look at this.
Sweetie Belle shouted.
I think I got Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle mixed up. I don't know that Apple Bloom's in this. I think my brain just broke.
There
No,
is
my
no
brain did
Apple
break.
Bloom.
It's just Sweetie Belle. Can I please go back to being Sweetie Belle, Rav?
Yes.
Thank you.
Welcome to Shitfaced Shitfics.
Please let
We're
me die.
professional.
Please let me die. Okay.
We have jobs and make money.
Can you give me a
I
chapter?
promise.
Can you give me a
Let
chapter
her.
one? Can
Yes,
you give
let's.
me a
Let her.
chapter one?
Chapter 1.
Hey sis, look at that.
Sweetie Belle shouted, pointing at yet another sparkling dress.
Can I try it out?
Ordinarily, Rarity would have glanced at the steep price tag and said no, but this day was anything but ordinary.
Of course, take your time.
Rarity said. With a grin, Sweetie Belle grabbed the gown and disappeared into the dressing room. It meant a minute of peace and quiet, a minute to look around at the busy mall, a minute to pray that her problem would not get any worse.
Ugh, that's the last time I ate burritos before shopping. Oh God, I see where this is going.
Rarity mumbled, clutching her stomach. But no matter how hard she pushed, she could feel her plumbing expanding like a balloon ready to explode.
Cookie crumbles.
Are you milk?
Sad milk died of ligma.
I was gonna
Rarity, honey, you're not gonna.
Sorry, I had a lot of gin before I showed up.
It's the 5th paragraph.
I can see that. I'm just having a moment here. Rarity, honey, you're not gonna buy yourself anything?
Cookie Crumble said, cocking her head.
I would have thought you would want to do some Christmas shopping with your mother and sister.
And she was right. 3 ladies, no guys, and shopping mall all to themselves. The plan was perfect. Until the burrito she ate a few hours before decided to start a Mexican revolution. Okay, that made me laugh. Now, instead of thinking of a lovely new dress, Rarity was thinking of how not to turn the mall into a gas chamber of doom. Going to the toilet was not an option either, not during the Christmas season, where it was always full. No way a lady like her would break wind with people around.
What do you think?
Huh?
Rarity raised her dazed head to see her sister and mother calling to her.
I said, what do you think?
Cookie Crumbles repeated, pointing at Sweetie Belle's dress.
A bit expensive, but we could split the cost 50-50, and she looks kind of nice.
Rarity's eyes shot wide, and her lips curled. This wasn't the dress Sweetie pointed at earlier. This was something else. A tight spandex dress highlighting all of Sweetie's assets. With a mini skirt and thigh-high black boots. A lovely dress indeed. For a prostitute.
Oh, this is me?
Yes,
Fuck.
Rarity.
Okay. Mother, I think you...
She wanted to protest, to give them the peace of her mind, but her body decided to answer for her with a series of loud gurgles and painful cramps.
Ugh, I think you should go get the car.
So you do like it.
Sweetie Belle grinned and turned to her mother.
Can I have it, Mom? Can I, please?
Well, if Rarity approves it, then I guess so. She's the fashion expert after all.
Thank you, sis.
Rarity would have protested, but at the moment her mind was too preoccupied with thoughts of her cozy toilet, with a comfy, heated, soft acrylic polyester cover and expensive velvet toilet paper. Hanging from the wall, an embodiment of perfection and grace. That suddenly turned into a torture chamber from a snuff movie, squeezing her insides tighter and tighter. Only then she realized it wasn't a dream, but something much, much worse.
Sweetie Belle.
Rarity whimpered with tears in her azure eyes. She tried to push her sister away and escape the tight embrace, but with her limited power, it was that or holding in the death breath. She chose the latter.
Never heard that one for it.
Oh, look at that.
Cookie Crumble said, smiling.
Rarity's so moved by your dress, she's crying.
You, Rarity, you're the best sister ever.
Then Sweetie Belle heard it. A gurgle coming from Rarity's stomach was like a roar of a lion drowning inside a sewage pipe.
Uh-oh. Is that what I think it is?
Yes.
And you need to...
Yes.
Sweetie Belle let go of Rarity, and her face turned serious.
Mom, we need to go now.
But why?
Rarity needs to vent.
Sus.
Cookie cocked her head in confusion.
You know, Mexican jet propulsion.
Jesus Christ.
Cookie.
Yeah, it is you this time. It's weirdly written.
Oh, burritos.
Rarity confirmed with a sharp nod.
Just do it in the dressing room.
What the fuck? Okay, I used to work retail, and that actually happened in one of our dressing rooms once.
I've got a story for you in that case.
I don't.
Save it to the end of the keep it to the end of the story.
Lamb, please say your line.
Mother.
All right. Leave this to your old lady, honey. Follow
What?
me.
No.
Whoa, hold on.
No. Way back. It's after mother exclamation mark, and you say what? Don't be such a prude. Nope.
Nope.
You haven't said any of that.
So sad, Milk's dying of ligma.
What?
Oh, burrito's ready to confirm to the sharp node. Just do it in the dressing room. Mother! Now you.
What? Don't be such a prude. That's what I always do when this happens.
Rarity didn't know. Rarity didn't want to know. Not that it was a surprise either. When it came to manners, her mother was sadly closer to an uneducated redneck than a civilized person. Rarity, herself, would have never acted in such an unladylike manner, even if it killed her, which was a real possibility at that very moment.
No, Mother. We need to get back home.
Priest, I'll punch you in the face. Honey, baby.
So sad Priest
Sweetie,
died of
darling,
ligma.
Another mixture of gurgle and splashing filled the air, this time loud enough for Cookie to hear.
Please.
All right, honey. Come on, let's pay up and we'll be home in 10.
Cookie's eyes went to the kilometer-long lines to the registers, and her eyebrow arched.
Hours?
Great! Just in time for me to pick my coffin.
Well, look at the bright side. If you kick the bucket here, at least you'll take half the store with you.
Mother.
All right, all right. Leave this to your old lady, honey. Follow me.
Rarity just nodded gently. She was exhausted. She wanted to get out and go home. She didn't think, nor did she care what her mother was up to, until she saw where they were going.
Oh no, 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 no!
Her mother was dragging her towards the priority checkout.
Mother, I'm not pretending. Oh, I'm not gonna pretend I'm pregnant again.
Oh, hush, it worked the last time. Besides,
Cookie smirked.
you almost have the belly for it now.
Rarity glanced down and bit her lip. Her usually perfect tummy was indeed sticking out like an inflated balloon. Before she could whine about it, her mother waved at her to come to the front of the line. Still biting her lip and blushing, she pushed forward even as the eyes of the other customers screamed to crucify her. She passed her shopping to the cashier, and black thought spread all over her mind. What would be next? Broken cash register? Credit card reader malfunction? Space aliens from outer space picking up that very moment to attack them all? She was prepared for anything. Except...
Rav, that's you, bud.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Please visit us again.
Rarity's curled lips and wide eyes were a dead giveaway that the cashier's voice barely penetrated her tensed-up mind.
Is there something wrong?
No, everything is great.
If you ignore heartburn, cramps, nausea, and the urge to drop the bomb, that is.
Goodbye and thank you.
See? That wasn't so bad now, was it?
Cookie said with a gloating smile.
Ugh, that's the last time, Mother.
Of course, the next time that happens, I hope you won't be pretending.
Mother.
Rarity flushed and frowned at her grinning, winking mom.
All right, both of you go get the car. I'll wait near the entrance.
Oh no, I think that should have been me, but oh well.
All right, both of you get the car. Go get the car. I'll wait near the entrance.
A second later, Sweetie Belle and Cookie Crumbles left the mall, and Rarity sat on the nearby bench. It was almost over. Soon she would be home. She could take care of the business like a lady. That was her plan. But then the gurgles returned, stronger than ever, with cramps that made her feel that she was not only pregnant, but giving birth. She clenched her stomach, but it was no use. The wild burritos wanted to get out, and she was about to answer their call, whether she liked it or not.
Oh no.
The white SUV with tinted windows appeared in front of the mall then, like a knight on the legendary white horse that came to rescue the lady from her peril. She jumped off the bench and ran towards it as if a mob of zombies was after her. She opened the door, jumped inside, and closed her eyes. And then it happened. The sinking bomb went off like a thunder from the under. And once it started, there was no turning back.
Bap.
Back. The hot wind kept going and going like an explosion from a human hydrogen bomb, filling the car to the very roof and fogging the windows. When Rarity finally emptied her tank, the air was filled not only with the methane, but also dead silence. Rarity opened her eyes, blushing sheepishly.
I'm sorry, guys, but I just couldn't keep it all in.
Rarity blinked. Something was not right. The car was there, and she was there, but Sweetie Belle was not. In fact, her mother was not there either. Instead, an unfamiliar young guy was looking at her in silence from the driver's seat with an expression best described as, "What just happened?" They stared at each other for what seemed like an eternity until Rarity noticed another white SUV in the corner of her eye. A sheepish smile, jump out, run, and jump in later. Rarity was in the right car, screaming and pushing her mother's leg down.
Go, mother, go!
They left, tired squealing, as the guy behind was still trying to figure out what the hell just happened. Back home, Cookie Crumbles almost choked on her tea when Rarity told her what had happened.
My, that's what I call rebuilding the ozone layer. I bet you left a lasting impression.
I hope he won't recognize me.
Cheer up, Rarity. That's the busiest mall in the city. What are the chances you run into him again? 1 in a million?
I hope you're right, Mother. Still, the humiliation.
Cookie glanced at her shaking daughter, and an idea struck her mind.
Tell you what, I'm gonna make you some of my Valerian tea. It should calm your nerves.
Rarity nodded, and a moment after her mother left the room, let out a deep sigh. The odds of running into that guy were next to nothing. And besides, he was so shocked he'd probably not remember her anyway. Thinking about it put a gentle smile back on her face.
Rarity, can you open the door?
Cookie shouted from the kitchen, hearing the bell ring. Rarity stood up and went to the entrance, and her mood improved as soon as the door opened. A handsome teenage boy, her age, stood behind them. His smooth, oval-shaped face and perfectly combed hair went ideally with his brown eyes. His nose was trimmed in just the right size. His
Trimmed?
as in like nose hair.
Oh,
No,
mean-
you gotta shave. No, you gotta shave off a bit of your nose, make it smaller.
Like, who notices that? I mean,
That's an
I'm
odd.
not-
It's an
Rarity
odd
does.
thing
You
for
know
me.
Rarity does. Rarity,
Okay,
Rarity
Rarity,
stares
you're
people
right.
down for it.
Wait, when you meet new people, do you not ask them to tilt their head back so you can look into their nostrils?
I most certainly do not, because I am a human who actually understands how to do interpersonal relationships, which is why I have a relationship and you don't.
Which is
Bottom.
why you ruin. Which is why you. Never mind.
You tried, you tried,
flubbed that.
honey.
You flubbed that. You must accept death now.
High five, pencil.
Thank you.
Anyway, his elegant clothes were the icing on the cake. He was simply divine.
Yes.
Rarity smiled, her eyes sparkling.
Hi. The name's Jason. I'm looking for Rarity.
Well, you found her.
Her flirty eyes glanced into his.
What can I do for you?
Jason began searching for something in his shopping bag. By merely admiring his gracious moves, Rarity could tell he was perfect. He was her prince, and she wanted to be his fairy tale princess. He even brought her purse!
Check.
Wait, what? With a blush, he dangled her small white handbag in front of her eyes. She shook her head in confusion.
You left that in my car when you know.
Just like that, the illusion shattered, leaving Rarity frozen and gaping. Her smile evaporated, twisting her face into a blushing mess of bewilderment and shock. The words escaped her too, leaving her mind as empty as her bowels after the gas back blast from an hour ago.
Rarity, what's going on? Oh, good day.
Cookie Crumbles said.
Who are you, young man?
He is.
Rarity tried, but her mind was stuck in a loop of misery.
Name's Jason Voorhees, ma'am. I came here to give Rarity her purse back.
Cookie cocked her head.
She left it in my car an hour ago.
Something clicked inside Cookie's brain. Her eye widened. Does she only have one eye?
I guess.
And a smile filled her face.
Oh my, 1 million, yet here you are. Must be faith.
Rah-rah.
Oh, shit. Fuck, there we go. Or the ID in my purse.
Rarity whispered and grabbed her handbag.
Bah, details, honey.
Cookie rolled her eyes.
I'm sorry about the little accident. Too many burritos and the wrong car, obviously.
Rarity wanted to scream, "Mother!" But only a whimper escaped her burning face. Her eyes hit the ground. She prayed for a meteorite to come crashing down where she stood and end her misery.
Oh, that explains it.
Jason said with a chuckle.
Well, I need to be going.
Before you go, can I interest you in some tea or maybe some
Cookie's lips curled into a wicked smile.
air refresher?
Rarity passed out.
Oh my god, this was based on a true story by that author's note.
Yep,
Amazing.
based on a true story.
It based?
Face.
How the look at this. This was actually good in my opinion. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
you know what? I
I'm
mean,
upvoting this.
you know what? I will upvote it too. I'm happy to give this some love. This
This
is
was
not
written well. This was honestly hilarious, and honestly, when you think about it, closely related to a shitface shitfix.
Huck is a pretty cool person. I don't see why we shouldn't make this get into the trending box because I mean it is Christmas related, right? Right.
Yes. Yes.
I left a comment saying I shitted and farted.
Everybody, here's the link in the chat. Please upvote it. I shitted
I
and farted.
10 out of 10. I pizzed and shit mine pant a little. Possibly farted and cummed.
Huck is going to have a heck of awakening when they come back.
When they
If you look at the comment just before Priest, you can see our very own Muggany there, back in 2019, enjoying this fiction.
Oh,
There we go.
Old, it's a wee young Muggany.
Yes, it's a wee young Muggany. But yes, if everyone can upvote that so we can get that trending, I think that would be a lovely thing to do because it was more downvoted than upvoted, and now we've reversed that because that's what we do.
Yeah, after reading
Killing
that, I don't
Christmas
think it
wishes.
deserved it.
No, it was bad. Like it was a funny story, and it was funny.
And I could see
really
Rarity in that
wasn't-
position.
It really wasn't that shit.
No, it was
No.
just fart. It was just fart.
Yeah, I
It
thought she.
just
I,
shows you-
at first, I thought she actually shot herself in the car.
Yeah,
shows
I was
you-
worried it was gonna go there.
It shows just like the nervousness, like lack of trust this fandom has for farts.
Yeah, they just are like, oh, it's a fart story. It's got to be about fetish, and it's like this is really not that fetishy. This is actually funny.
And that the same film fiction be like, well, here's a diaper fic.
And which is fine too. It has its audience. I really don't care. But like I do feel like maybe this story was unfairly judged by others. So here's hoping Huck that your story gets a little more love this holiday season cuz we're happy to help.
Fart out of 10.
Yep. All right. Well, we are ready to move on to the next story. Like my questions are
It's
really
on the top of the second page of the popular stories.
Yes. So popular. Yes. Let's get it to popular. If you're reading this, please upvote it. Please,
This is
please upvote it.
The SFSF effect.
The SFSF effect is fun. So uh Enigma, are you getting in your car yet, or are you doing okay?
I'm ordering it, but it's taking a while to find a driver.
About
Okay.
how long will it be after you order it?
It still hasn't found one.
So no estimate.
So, Enigma's getting cucked from going to work. So we'll continue
Well,
as planned.
then I tell you what we're gonna do. We are going to do the Shaggy story.
Okay.
We're gonna do that one. So that is Unrequited Love. This one I didn't read through thoroughly, but every time I started to read it, I kind of lost my shit just because it's the
There's a
pictures at the
table of
top.
contents.
Okay, the pictures at the top. One of them, we will not say it. We will not say what the joke is of it. We're just gonna leave it at that, okay?
What? Wait, say that again?
Chapter 3, we're not going to talk about the picture at the top of the chapter. We're not going to say it. We're not going to quote it. Okay? Is that clear?
Yes. And
Thank you, everyone.
so who's Scooby? I almost wanted to be Scooby.
Well, no, we're going to make you Shaggy.
Oh, like Zoinks.
Exactly.
I might have to relinquish my roles to someone else until I can sort out my ride situation.
You have
Good
no
news,
roles.
you have none.
You have no roles in this story. So that's fine. So for this story, Shaggy will be played by Flam.
Zoinks, like, hey, Scoob, why am I playing Shaggy?
The Grinch will be played by Priest.
You're a mean one.
And any others, including Scooby, who I think maybe Scooby's in this, I'm not sure.
Yes.
Will be played by Rav.
I don't know, Raggy. There's a weird one over
Ruby?
there.
Ruby Roo!
And
Allen
I
joined.
have to say, Scooby has a couple of really fun lines.
He does? What the fuck?
Oh, no.
But again, if you see gamer language in this that I missed, please don't say it out loud. Okay? I looked, but all right.
This is gonna end with somebody reading a line and getting so into it that they're gonna run into the word, say it, and keep going, and then we're gonna have to backtrack before we realize that it's been said.
It's just gonna be me shrieking uncontrollably.
You just hear a.
It's just me. It's just me shrieking. So I will read. I will intro us in a little bit, and then we're gonna read chapter 1 or part 1.
I love how the picture up top is Shaggy throwing it back.
Yeah. This by far has some of the best, like the best cover art piece that I've ever seen. And if we haven't showed that, we should. All right, everyone, settle in, because here we fucking go. Unrequited Love by BXTHCH Muth. After spending many years solving mysteries with the gang, Shaggy decides to find a new purpose in life, coming across a new furry friend and opening a whole new chapter in his life.
Oh no.
Part 1: The Mystery Gang. When you write Elmo fanfic and return 2 years later with some more hot fanfic. It was 2 a.m. The night was cold and peaceful, and it was just Shaggy and the rest of the mystery gang sleeping together in the mystery van. Shaggy's cheeks suddenly started feeling cold and wet. I'm confusion. He woke up to see his best friend Scooby-Doo licking his face, desperately trying to wake him.
Zoinks! Like, Scoob, why'd you wake me up, man? It's like in the middle of the night, dude!
Oh my god, this line. Like rookie, sit myself, Raggy.
Scooby Dickhead Doo tells Shaggy.
Zoinkers, man! That's like not cool, dude!
Scooby-Doo does not appreciate Raggy's tone towards him. He then proceeds to beat the living shit out of Shaggy for being so awful towards him.
Oh, Raggy, looks like someone is bleeding all over the rocking floor.
Shaggy is sick of being treated so awfully by everyone around him. The next morning, he decided to leave and never come back. He left the van with no explanation, leaving the rest of the mystery gang dead on the floor. Author's note.
What the fuck?
This isn't some shit about Shaggy having ultimate power or anything
fuck that. Shaggy uses 2% of his power. Bullshit. I just want to move on to the porn part already. God.
And the fact that this guy's profile
Wait.
picture is Filthy Frank is
Well, how about we
Yeah.
go to the next page and see what the top picture looks like for this one?
We went
Oh,
from
God.
0 to 80 so fucking quick.
It's very horrifying. Author's note. This is supposed to be the Grinch from the newest movie, but the thing is, I actually haven't seen the movie, so I'm just going to go off of the knowledge I have gained from watching the original Jim Carrey movie.
Okay,
So if I get anything wrong about the newer movie's character, just remember you're getting angry at me for getting things wrong about an alternate horny Grinch.
for fuck's sake.
The Grinch was chilling up in his gay little cave, away from all of society. It was the middle of June, so he had no Christmas to hate, which filled the Grinch with cynical depression.
I fucking hate everything.
The green cunt. Suddenly, his dickhead brown dog Max decided to fucking leave the mountain cave fucking thing where the Grinch lives. Like a little shithead Grinch boy, like a little shithead Grinch boy he didn't care at first, but then he realized he has no fucking friends other than that dog thing. The Grinch decided to take a cool trip outside and look for his stupid dog that has now been lost. After hours and hours of searching for Max, the Grinch gave up on him and decided to go home. But what he didn't realize Okay, no, that's correct. But what he didn't realize that he is now lost and abandoned in the middle of nowhere. The Grinch lets out a large sigh and decides to start walking east. There's nothing else he can do. Or is there? We're not saying anything. We're
Part-
scrolling down. We're scrolling
Part
down.
3.
Part
I
3.
have that picture saved though.
Oh,
It's one
God.
of my favorites.
Scroll down. After walking for a bit, the Grinch comes across a small Taco Bell.
Oh shit!
The Grinch exclaims.
Time to get taco poisoning and die!
The chunky green man enters the Taco Bell to see that is mostly abandoned aside from an old couple in the corner and an obese family yelling racial slurs at each other for fun.
Classic. Perfect.
Yep, that's Taco Bell. The
Mhm.
Grinch tells the man working there that he wants a sexy crunchy taco supreme. Then the Grinch sits down to wait for his good fucking food. He stares off into the horizon from his small Taco Bell window. There's a peculiar figure in the distance. The Grinch's eyes widen, curious to see what the hell that thing is. The figure keeps moving closer and closer to the Taco Bell. The Grinch looks away from the figure, not wanting to be rude. But suddenly the figure walks through the Taco Bell doors. He's a tall, goofy, but sexy looking lanky boy wearing a green t shirt. He has an angry look on his face, but the Grinch can't stop looking away from the man. He's captivated by the man now going up to order. He pulls his eyes away from the man, afraid that he'd be caught staring, but he can't stop thinking about his overall look. This man was all he could think about. He spent a solid minute daydreaming about this strange new man until he was snapped back to reality with a voice.
I'm gonna assume this is me, right?
Yep.
Like, hey, dude, your taco's ready.
All right.
Fuck is this?
He locks eyes with the weird hairy green man. He's mesmerized by his wonderfully sexy and demeaning gaze. Time feels slow for Shaggy. He doesn't want to stop looking at the guy sitting in front of him, and by the looks of it, the green man doesn't either.
Hey.
Shaggy stutters again after a whole minute of just staring into his eyes.
I'm Shaggy. Nice to meet you, dude.
The green cunt stands up. He's a lot taller than Shaggy, which is uncommon since Shaggy is a whopping 7'7"
For
fella.
fuck's sake.
Shaggy looks down for a split second to try to see how big his hairy green cock is. It seems to be about 8 inches long.
I'm the Grinch.
He says in a deep, sexy tone. There's another moment of utter silence. All they do is stare into each other's eyes.
Say,
The Grinch utters.
do you want to get out of this place?
Yes.
Shaggy replies. Part 5 finna come soon, boyo. And here it is. Also,
What? Fucking.
the image at the top. The image at the
Oh,
top.
my God.
The image at the top, you guys. I don't. Okay, here we go. Part 5 Sex in the Taco Land 11. Although implying that they were going to leave the Taco Bell, both of their sexual urges got the better of them. The Grinch firmly grasped Shaggy's man titties and pulled him via the tits down to the floor of the Taco Bell.
Oh, Grinch baby, what are you doing?
Shaggy gasped.
Grr. I want to give you some cheeky bum, little sex boy.
Grinch said with an ooh-woo. So
Ooh,
with
woo.
everyone watching them, the Grinch tore off Shaggy's clothes.
Oh, Grinchy, this is so hard with watching.
Yes, baby. Now expose your little asshole to me. I'll give you a real big furry cock inside your bum because we're going to sex.
Yes, sir.
Shaggy was on all fours, begging for his 8-inch destroyer.
Like Grinchy, babe, stick it inside me now.
The Grinch grabbed a whole packet of tomato sauce and rubbed it all over his erect peepee.
I'm lubing it up, baby. Are you ready?
Yes, Grinchy.
Grinch spread Shaggy's cheeks and in went his cock. Shaggy gave a large moan of delight. The Grinch bit his lip and began to breathe heavily. Shaggy's insides felt so good, and that he began to thrust harder and harder.
I can't tell who this is, actually.
I think it's the Grinch.
Ah! Ooh! Ah!
Grinch's cock felt so good. His ass was delightful. Feeling his fluffy rod all lubed up with ketchup was the best sensation he'd had in years, which left Shaggy yearning for more.
Zoinks, Grinch, more!
He begged, trying to hold in his screams.
Say the magic word, baby.
Please!
Shaggy screamed. The Grinch pushed farther inside him, making Shaggy moan even louder.
Ooh, ooh!
Oh, baby.
Grinch hollered.
I think I'm gonna.
The Grinch's warm, sticky goo released into Shaggy's anal regions.
Anal regions. That felt so good, Woo.
Said Shaggy.
Anything for you, my prince.
The Grinch replied as he reached over and gave Shaggy's cheek and gave Shaggy a kiss on the cheek, making Shaggy blush. Oh, gross.
Come back to my place. I'll give you whatever you desire.
Like, okay, Boomer.
There's no hello, here is anal sex, yes.
Gotta throw out for I hate my 8 lives in the comments saying ooh woo.
Well, we're on to the next chapter. Take a look at it, guys.
Oh.
Here we
what is
go.
Hey Lois, remember when we were a meme?
I just want to remind you all that the Grinch has termites in his teeth.
Chapter 6. RHE moment you've all been in waiting for.
What the fuck? The Grinch?
Said Shaggy.
Like, you fuck like a horned owlet slut?
Was Shaggy the bottom? I forgot to reread this, sorry. The Grinch pinched his own sopping wet nipples in great delight.
Oh hell yeah, I do for real!
He moaned.
Now I know why Cindy Lou Who was weirded out when he went to the cave. When she went into the
Cindy
cave.
Lou Who was only 2.
Could you imagine if someone animated all this?
He
No, I don't want
Please,
to.
no.
louder moaned as he continued to squeeze his nippity nips harder. Milk came out.
Milk's in this story.
Dang, what the hell, dude? Like, is that green shit spitting out of your nipples like milk?
Shaggy said, with a concerned yet confused look on his face. The Grinch just kept squirting.
Dude, come on, man. If you ain't gonna give me aftercare, at least let me taste some of that green gunky wonky that's coming from nippity nip nips. Cause for real, that shit looks delicious. We're still in the Taco Bell too. Put that shit on my taco, cause god damn, that looks like it That was all in one breath. It looked
Almost
like
made
it could
it.
go on a nice taco.
Said Shaggy, dropping down onto his weak, skinny boy little knees and licking all the excess mommy, grinchy, milky gunk off the floor. The Grinch was pleased with his little pet stoner. Watching him lick all the breast milk off the floor was satisfying as fuck. Grinch took out a ciggy and began to smoke, looking out that Taco Bell window into the abyss of nothingness.
Shaggy.
He said.
Yes, sir.
Shaggy kind of just looks up at the Grinch, sparkles in his eyes.
Yes, sir.
Be my pet. Be mine until the end of time. Me and you, we are made for each other. We are both green and stuff. Come be my slave and my house husband, sissy femboy cuck slave. I love you, Shaggy.
Shaggy looks up at the Grinch. All he could do is give him a sopping wet smooch on his hairy belly. He was at a loss for words.
So that's a yes.
Shaggy nods his head.
Yee.
This is
Oh
not
my
the end. More sex from D's too in the future, but gosh dang, here's a bonus scene. Shaggy.
Wow, Grinch, I'm in Friday fucking King. Friday Night Fun King.
Grinch stomps on boyfriend's stupid little head. Girlfriend. Let's see, Rev.
shit.
Not canon in this story, but Tis would totally happen. Okay, I'm sorry, not trying to be lol xd random humor shit. It's just really late, and God, I don't know what my future holds. You know, I go to uni next year, but I don't even know what I want for breakfast half the time. Life is hard. That's besides the point. Point is that late at night, I'm feeling sick. Not with the you know what virus, and I don't know what to do. Anyway, thank you. Hope you enjoy. Don't do drugs yet.
I'm getting mixed signals. That's it! How
That's
can
it.
that be it?
That's all.
I'm adding a comment.
You're on Wattpad?
Yes.
All right. What do we
The
think of this?
Flutterpriest Wattpad.
What do we think of this story?
I want to bleach my ears.
Oh, come on, you know you fucking love it. Just so
Zoinks, like, what the fuck, man?
you reading Shaggy's voice saying, "I want to try that green gunky wonky from your nippity nips." Like for
I
some
mean,
reason that got me so bad.
this story is just, it has everything. It's the hero's journey. It's all there.
The nippity nips. Yes,
I
we
love
got
how in
them.
the you'll also like there's the duality.
Oh my god.
Ooh, woo.
Which way, young man?
Okay.
I don't have
feel like
enough booze for this.
I'm
Yep,
slowly losing my mind.
I mean, that's pretty quick. Does anyone need to go refresh their drink? I think we're probably only going to go 3 stories today because this one is going to be an endurance trial, I think.
Oh god, it's one of those.
I don't even know how this other one's gonna go, and I don't know if I want to be more drunk or if I want to be
You
sober.
know what? I need to get a drink for this.
No,
next
Snow Miser and Heat Miser. In the meantime, please donate to our Patreon or give us bits. All your donations go to Red Wings Horse Sanctuary in South Central California. It's a real place with real horses, and we support a horse name a little bit. And our donations go to make sure they get fed and shod and taken care of. You can look into more about it, but we are very happy to help them, and we don't keep any of it for ourselves. So
Indeed,
feel free to.
and it helps the horses shit and fart a little.
We're very good at shitting and farting, as you recently found out. Hey,
If you donate to us, we can buy this horse Taco Bell.
yep. What was the name of that story that we just the cough one, the booty cough?
Yeah.
Rarity in the cough of booty. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys, this is not unpopular yet. If you have not upvoted this story, look in the chat. You will now see. Is somebody who's putting ice into a glass? Is that what I'm hearing? Okay. Please go give this an upvote, and if you'll do that, that'd be really cool. We would really like to get this story up into popular because I think that'd be really lovely, and it would be a nice Christmas gift for Huck. So let's be nice to Huck. Let's do it. Pretty please with sugar.
He's hucking awesome.
Yes. If you haven't done it, please do it.
Indeed.
Is everyone back?
No, Priest is still
Okay.
getting his thing together.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
But
So
y'all were
for
winning the
this,
story too.
Enigma, are you going to be able to participate or no? I'm going to guess that's a no. Enigma can't.
Probably, yeah, probably not.
Understood. Good to know. Thank you. In that case, I'll just ask.
There's no spaces in this fucking story.
I know.
Between.
Rav, you will take all other parts, like Santa, elves, whatever other random parts there may be. Deal?
Okay.
Okay, that'll be issuous. So this story I had to look for because I wanted to find I wanted to find something from Year Without a Santa Claus because we talked about it last time. And I managed to. It's called Snow Miser and Heat Miser X Female Reader 18 Plus by Fantasy Lover 369.
You sought this out.
I sought this out and this is what I found. There were very few options and I started to read this and I started to cry. So I figured it was appropriate because I want you guys to cry too. So that's what
As in
we're
laugh.
No. You'll see. You'll see.
Behold.
So,
Behold
yep.
the tags.
The tags are okay. I'll read the tags. Here we go. The tags are oral sex, rough sex, vaginal sex, rough oral sex, erotica, sexy times, Christmas, Christmas smut, shameless smut, eventual smut, gratuitous smut, abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, verbal abuse, emotional, psychological abuse, dom sub, domestic, maledom, fum sub, sadism, light sadism, masochism, light masochism, intense, face slapping, butt slapping, punching, face punching, brother, incest, big brothers, threesome, female, male, seduction, flirting, daddy kink, daddy issues, praise kink, size kink, lactation, rape, non-consent elements, implied reference rape, non-con, rape, past rape, non-con, rape fantasy, sexual fantasy, torture, tit torture, nipple torture, holidays, naughty, explicit sexual content, explicit language, large cock, worship cock, slut, penis and vagina sex, penis sex, size, large breast, firepower, ice powers, humorous ending, surprise ending, porn with feelings, discipline, kissing,
Sounds
voice
like an
kissing,
auction.
rough. I'm doing pretty
Why
well.
don't
Fuck
you
off.
why don't you just tell us what it doesn't have?
No. Rough kissing, French kissing, gentle kissing, surprise kissing, neck kissing, comedy, cum eating, cum swallowing, cum shot, cum as lube, dark comedy, multiple orgasms, simultaneous orgasms, female ejaculation, ejaculate, older man, younger woman, punishment, corporal punishment, reader insert, dominance, face fucking, fucked up, skull fucking, breast fucking, dirty jokes, sexual humor, sexual slavery, sexual violence, resolved sexual tension, hurt,
Hot juice,
naked,
Baba juice, green moose, grizzly juice.
naked female, clothed male, elves, elf sex, lust, kidnapping, master, slaves, Santa's elves, snow and ice, fire, anal sex, anal fingering, anal rimming, male homosexuality, gay male character, gay sex, brotherly love, brothers in love, incest, kink, perversion, bisexuality, bisexual male character, bisexual characters, bedroom sex, age difference, bedrooms, bed sex, floor sex, and in English.
English, I'm out.
I don't think I want to have my role anymore. Can I quit and go home?
No, we're gonna do this.
I don't think I want to do
English
this.
part.
Ooh woo.
We're doing this. All right, the people reading these parts. Snow Miser will be read by Flammenwerfer.
I can't. Yes, I want to do this.
Heat Miser will be read by Priest.
Hi.
The protagonist and female main character will be read by Milk.
I already fucking hate this.
The narrator will be read by me, and Rav will read Santa and all the parts.
I'm gonna read like all of this with like no enthusiasm. I don't even
Now-
know what to do with this.
Like 20 people gave kudos on this work. Amazing.
Having sex with me and Flame me. Milk is getting double teamed. Supreme.
Please stop so I can give a warning. I need to give a warning. Very, very much. I need to give a warning to you guys. No, there's another warning.
No.
If you are one of our readers who tends to like read your line and then wander off and not pay attention to what's going on, that is not going to be possible with this story. There is no he said she said almost ever. You just have to pay attention to the wording and the writing order. It is
Oh, God.
it is a trial. We are going to do our best. It's going to be fucking insane and stupid, and we're going to do it. Okay? But you have to pay attention.
You're asking me to pay attention for once?
I'm asking all of you to pay attention,
We
and if
are
you're not sure it's
so
your line,
fucked.
ask.
We are so fucked.
All right, here we go. We're gonna do this. Snow Miser and Heat Miser X female reader 18 plus fantasy lover 369. Damn, she fine. Summary. You are an elf girl, not Doris, another one, held captive as a sex slave by the two Miser brothers, Mr. Snow and Mr. Heat. Notes. In A Year Without a Santa Claus, Heat Miser called Snow Miser a tutti frutti snow cone. Tutti frutti is slang for gay men.
Hmm.
The female character is 18 plus. Here we go. While stealthily crawling on all fours in an attempt to escape, hoping the Miser brothers won't notice you over their raucous bickering, you can't resist listening out of curiosity.
I can't believe how obsessive you are. You won't even let me have her for 5 minutes. That windbag has more manners than you.
Listen, Winter Romeo, she's been drooling like a bucket ever since she laid eyes on me. Look, she can barely walk straight.
It's quite obvious she is craving for my cock, not your unwashed monstrosity. Besides, you spanked the poor thing so much she could barely sit down.
Ha! Maybe it's because I have more girth.
I think this. Is this one me, or is he just following up?
No, I think we're alternating. Just go.
Okay. Furthermore, you kept her for 3 days.
You kept her for a week. Who's obsessive now, Snowhog?
She needs someone gentle and caring, not a hothead.
Yeah, right. Even though it's clear my pet likes it rough and tough, like me.
You mean our pet? Come now, she needs to be rewarded with love and affection. A bit of teasing, maybe, but not that severe. But of course, you'd never understand boundaries, being the aggressive, flaming perv that you are. It is no wonder you have no friends.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, since you just won't give up, let's ask her then.
Fine.
Fine!
Oh, sweet cheeks, come here for a moment.
Daddy's got something to ask you.
You stop in your tracks, paralyzed, hiding in the hallway with a bitter taste of defeat. There's nothing but silence except for the drumming of your heart and your erratic breathing. Then you hear each of the brothers call your name, beckoning you to return like two doting fathers, and a sense of relief eases the tension within the atmosphere. Like a child that's been caught red-handed, you shamefully patter out into the main room to stand in front of them.
Yes, I'm here.
Gulp as the otherworldly beings tower over you, grinning, their voices soft and alluring, hiding their true intentions. Despite your insatiate appetite for their cock and balls. Your imaginations of their sticky frosting coating your walls day and night. You don't want to get them into trouble. Santa is searching for you. And if he reports the situation to Mother Nature, she probably won't be pleased about the news of her 2 sons holding captive one of his elves as a sex slave while feeding it nothing but libido enhancement pills for almost 2 weeks. That sentence made my brain hurt so much.
Jesus Christ.
Suddenly, Heat Miser takes your hand and you flinch out of fear he'd slap you senseless like he did yesterday, which makes them elicit a villainous cackle.
It says snow, so I'm assuming it's you.
Oh shit, you're right. That's true. Isn't she adorable? Like a precious snow angel.
More like a dainty flame.
Aw, her knees are trembling. Are you afraid?
Don't be scared, Toots. Daddy's gonna see to it you swallow every last drop of his boiling eggnog tonight.
Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Fucking God.
I am okay.
Daddy's gonna see to it that you swallow every last drop of his boiling eggnog tonight.
You know what sucks? I'm wondering if that was my line, since that's a Christmas.
No, it's all Christmas related because
Oh, fuck, you're right.
Heat Miser has boiling.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's all hot and temperature related.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It
Give
all
Daddy that mouth, sugar lips. He's got a treat for you, and it's glazed this time.
Let Daddy punish you for being so naughty.
You make me want to melt inside you. Play with Daddy just a little bit, my peppermint cake.
My balls are heavy with cum.
I need you so bad.
Endless imploring is like music to your ears, each gently making love to you with amorous words that spellbind you. You adore both of them and the attention they lavish you with daily. However, this is for their own good.
I'd love to stay, but I must go. Bye.
You turn to scurry off into the hallways, immediately regretting it when Snowy teleports in front of you and catches you, an arm firmly wrapped around your waist and the other holding the back of your head, pushing it forward. You can practically taste those luscious, frigid lips as they're barely an inch apart from meeting yours. All forms of anxiety fade when you dare to gaze into his dreamy eyes, and you embrace him back, hoping it will last longer. Apart from his romantic kiss, his cold, musky cologne is the only thing that's keeping you in reality.
Where are you going, Pudding? You're not leaving your daddy, are you? Of course not. You need me. You yearn, don't you, my little pear tart?
He coos, guiding his cold fingers down your spine and buttocks, which he squeezes, then locks lips with you again, vehemently this time. You can feel the hypnotic pulse of his tumescence under the fabric,
God.
almost ripping through it. Desperate to fuck you, to fill your belly with its seed. You want his cock to tear you apart so bad, your moist womb vibrates with the desire at the mere thought of it.
Amazing.
Remember when I said I wept? It's that line, by the way. Your moist womb vibrates with the desire at the mere thought of it.
Did you weep inside, Pencil?
I do not. My womb does not vibrate.
Not
No.
yet, according to the snow miser.
Do you mean you haven't set it to vibrate yet? Do you set it to vibrate when you go to a movie theater?
I'm just gonna drink this beer. 1 second.
And you just leave it on ring?
No, I silence it. Then Hot Stuff grabs your arm, and a tug of war commences between the brothers as they yank you like a doll, once again arguing.
Let her go!
No, you!
Never!
Control yourself, Ash for brains!
So help me, if you don't let her go, I'll make you somehow!
You really are as dumb as I thought.
Guys, there's no need to fight. Really. Ouch.
Suddenly, an object falls out of your jacket, and they stop to see what it is. Shockingly, you've been stealing the brothers' possessions. Well, at least just one.
My ruby! Oh, wait till I get my hands on you!
Exclaims Mr. 101, giving you a dirty look. Sorry. Then another object drops when his brother shakes your jacket, and like that, Mr. Ten Below's demeanor changes. A sinister tone overshadows his voice. His charming smile widens.
My sapphire. Oh, you are really asking for it now, pumpkin.
Now she's asking for it. Really?
Daddy will have to teach you a lesson you'll never forget, and I'll make sure of that. Malk.
Look, this is fucking hard to keep up with. Jesus.
I told you, you have to pay attention.
I don't want to pay attention. I want to
Is the
sleep.
audience still alive?
Milk, you're looking for the line, Daddy will have to teach you a lesson you'll never forget.
That's not my line.
You have to say
but that's
Here's the
next
line.
one.
I'm looking at my line. I pay attention
Good,
at least
okay.
to where that's at. So, no, wait. I'm sorry. Don't hurt me, please.
You cower in fear, hands interlaced, realizing the dire consequences of your action. You fear Snow Miser, but his brother even more, knowing he'll buffet you with flames till your flesh is marred. He is callous, unmerciful, and a pure sadist.
Bah! Typical elf. Now she's playing the victim. I say we make her pay the price.
May I ask, what were you going to do with our belongings?
Nothing. I wasn't going to sell them.
Will you stop playing therapist and start giving that wretched criminal what she deserves? She stole gemstones mother gave us.
All right, then.
After flinging you to the floor, they proceed to viciously undress you, searching for more stolen goods while molesting your naked body, shaming you for being a slutty thief, and slapping you. They each tweak your nipples, forcefully lactating you, and greedily consume your motherly syrup. They seem to enjoy almost popping your tits while hurting them with their elemental powers.
What?
Even fucking them without mercy, and almost coming, chortling whenever you yelp in agony. No matter how hard you cry, you internally relish every second of the abuse.
I'm gonna assume this is mine.
Oh, that's priest.
Oh, that is priest.
Take your hands off your face!
You're getting more and more British, priest, and I don't know why.
Keep it up. Do it.
Do as Daddy says, or he'll punish you.
I said take your fucking hands off your face, you skank!
Don't make me freeze you, cupcake.
Fearfully, you disobey them, forcing the brothers to each pin your hands behind your back as they tell you who's boss. They love hearing the quaver in your voice, for it gives them a rush, a sense of power over you to control you. Mr. White Christmas loves Santa's elves, mainly because of their rare beauty and also for being on good business terms with jolly old Saint Nick. On the other hand, Heat Miser, who genuinely loathes your kind, gains profound joy in punishing you for the injustice he had to suffer yearly, for the neglect from his mother, for the mischief from certain elves. Even Snowy blushes whenever his brother slaps you, smiling fondly at him. This intensifies your hatred for the flaming being, and you start to headbutt and kick him, even spitting in his face. Unfazed, he continues to hold you by the wrist, snickering.
Let me go, you fucking pig.
Now, sugar
Nope. If there's nice pet names.
Oh, that's true. Now, Sugar Plum, no need to get upset.
Upon seeing Snow's tactics are unsuccessful, and you turn against him, Heat quickly thwacks you in the jaw with his fist, then clutches your scarlet cheeks and gazes into your eyes, his smooth voice, yet piercing. His fiery fingers steadily burn your skin to gain your utmost attention.
Listen here, cunt! You treat my brother like that one more time, and you'll be looking like Christmas turkey. Now, you don't want that, do you? You fucking obey me! You're daddy's favorite girl, eh? Yes, you are.
Still squeezing your cheek, he kisses you and places your hand on his cock while doing so. You remain mute, suffocating in your rapid breathing, a tear trickling down your fingers. Although you abhor his behavior, the abuse arouses you. The capriciousness, the aggression, the sheer virility bewitch you. He ceases to kiss by pushing you into the wall, finally releasing your burnt cheeks, leaving you more docile than earlier.
Look how willing she is now. I don't blame her.
Reverse
Yeah,
it.
I think it should have been reversed. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's all good. Look how willing she is now. I don't blame her.
That's how you treat a slutty brat.
I missed you so much, sweetheart. Suck my swollen balls, baby. They're carrying all this milk for you.
I don't think I like this anymore.
Anymore? You mean you liked it at the beginning?
At the start, I would thought, okay, this is gonna be okay, and then it's not. This is not okay. I am not okay. What the fuck?
It's so bad. It's so bad, you guys. Okay. Mr. Cool brings your face to his crotch, ordering you to remove his leggings and throw them aside. As you do so, his massive cock smears its sugar, which leaks from its cerulean cap across your mouth. Its potent smell awakens you, invigorating your feminine appetite, and causes you to salivate. You hurriedly deliver a tongue bath to his wrinkly scrotum, rubbing
I'm writing this
yourself
shit down. I'm writing this shit down.
Heat Miser watches with glee. You love him with all your heart. You long to make his cock and balls feel loved and special, to drain them to be their fucking slave for eternity.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too, baby girl. Such a good girl. Fuck.
Okay, everyone, are we gonna get through this together?
Probably not.
How did we gain a viewer? Welcome whoever joined. Pick the hell
Yeah,
of time.
whoever chose the time to do this, I'm proud of you. You're gonna keep going. Old Winter's been waiting for this moment to destroy your whorish neck. With his aching cock, and his aching cock needs your love. Therefore, without hesitation, he plunges his organ down your narrow gorge till he's balls deep, his trembling hands almost ripping your hair out from the sheer delight as he struggles to remain composed for the first time, but fails, and thus inner ineluctably gives in, fucking you with all his might, giving you a throatgasm.
What?
Meanwhile, Hot Boy kneels, places your thighs on his shoulders, and spreads your cheeks so fervidly to fervidly savor your hairless pussy, and titillates it with his warm tongue that becomes hotter as he progresses.
Baby, I can eat you out all day. Let's see how tight you are down there after all that fucking.
You almost scream when his tongue slips in and arouses your G spot. He feasts on you as if he's never had a morsel to eat, eliciting bestial sounds as he smothers himself with your pussycat, French kissing it with unbridled passion. A sensual sense of exhilaration swells down there, chiefly your textured canal that curves and tightens from the stimulation, including the warmth.
This has to be intentional.
I
The language.
don't know. I think they actually think this is well written. That's what's killing me. Flam, that is your line.
Oh, darling, your neck. It's fucking tight.
The snow miser's flesh is so sensitive. Your vibrating neck alone drives him crazy. This girl vibrates all over.
Damn, son.
She's a cell
Sure,
phone.
she's or
It's
something.
elf.
What the?
It's elf magic.
Okay, sure. Your pussy swells from the rapturous sounds as its walls expand and moisten in response to his orgasmic voice. Hearing his brother moan like that while raping your throat thrills Mr. Green Christmas, so he pulls his legging down just enough to unveil his jiggling stallion that's weighty with vanilla, a thick strand dangling from its bulbous tip.
What the fuck did you? What the fuck?
Flam,
What
that's.
did-
I think, Flam, that's you again.
She's coming, brother.
Your breathing accelerates, your screams crescendo, and your eyes roll when a wave of an unalloyed pleasure surges across your anatomy, rendering you breathless and sweaty, inundating Mr. Sun's mouth with your burst of lemonade. Thirsty, he guzzles it down before giving your pussy a kiss and smacks your rosy ass. Amid the climax, Mr. Cool's swollen balls twitch and he slams into your throat one last time before his sherbet inundates your belly and cheeks. Your high pitched internal screech tickles his mushroom, making him swoon with inexorable joy.
BRB writing a clop with this language.
All right.
Now look at this mess you've made.
Heat Miser smirks, looking smug in his sequin shirt that's drenched. standing in a puddle of your secretion. When Snow unplugs your oral cavity. Sorry, what? Okay. One second, guys.
She
Better.
doesn't need to breathe anymore.
The residual fluid flows out and splashes onto the floor as your head hangs, panting, holding onto his thighs.
I can only imagine how horny you are after pills this morning.
He is right. Deep within your core, you're still tingling, burning, sensitive even to a fleeting touch, desiring to get fucked again like you haven't been for years. Furthermore, your body is submerged in rampant urges, emotions, and feverish from the endless arousal, especially when seeing Mr. Heat's cock wobble as he removes his comb-stained leggings. No, it's cum, but still.
Comb. He's a comber.
Your line.
Have fun with the slide.
I don't want to say this line.
Come on, tell Priest you want his cock.
Give me that cock uwu hot daddy.
Oh, God.
As soon as his hands are wrapped around his cock while licking its foaming tip, he verges climax almost instantly.
Oh God, I'm so close.
Already?
Her scent got me all worked up. Fuck, I'm coming.
You mean you're combing?
Foaming. With mouth wide open and tongue lolled, you let him burst his champagne all over you, some dribbling onto your tits, coating you till you look like you swam in sperm.
What? Take it to the bedroom.
Of course. You think we're just gonna
You're
stand
British
here with
again?
our dicks in our hands? Besides, your plan was to share.
I was asking her, not you.
Why are you even asking her? It's more fun when she resists. Oh, I need to wash my mouth. Come on, follow me.
Follow you?
Obviously, since we're in my house.
Very well.
Upon entering his pimento bedroom and tossing you onto the velvet mattress, they each lie next to you, grinning, their venous cocks throbbing from the slightest movement of your hands. And those swollen balls, those palatable fleshy globes that are stuffed with eggnog enthrall you. You can't stop staring at them, imagining the amount of milk they can provide you with for nourishment. And since you've already sucked off Mr. Icicle, his brother obviously deserves to be orally served next.
Daddy, you're next.
Huh? Which one?
Snowy.
With pleasure, my dear.
Of course. You always talk to him first.
Now Heat Miser's attitude quickly changes when you get up onto all fours to lick his big fat cock. Absorbing its leakage, inhaling it, cherishing it with all your heart and soul, fucking your sore throat as Snow Miser did, and always glancing at him during the deed. Moreover, you can't stop handling his balls to feel their weight, wishing they were slapping you right now. However, you begin to struggle the second something huge strikes a spot, making you
What?
lose focus, and this upsets Daddy Heat.
You're doing it all wrong. This time I'll go easy on you.
He shoves you downward until your lips reach his manly pubic bush, smothering you in it as he holds you down and massages your bulging neck to feel his spicy candy cane under your skin. After all, it was stretched countless times, and you are glad it hasn't popped yet.
There. That's more like it. Oh, yes. Keep screaming, sweetie.
Ice Boy's staccato strong thrusts send pleasure ripples across your body, going from bottom to top, slowly intoxicating you with each impact, rendering you uncontrollable and sick with lust. Your desire for their cocks to annihilate you is now tripled, and your head feels unnaturally light, yet heavy, somewhat dizzy, and a whirling sensation inside your precious womb that keeps intensifying. You feel as though you're going to swoon from the ecstasy, yet you remain, eyes closed, unable to fully process the paroxysm of the glory that you are experiencing. And despite all that, You fillet the flaming being. You want to please him and his brother. You want to worship them. To do so, you must be obedient and loyal. Therefore, with whatever iota of sobriety that lingers, you attempt to concentrate and skull fuck yourself, but fail, ultimately succumbing to the mind-numbing pleasure, too weak to bob your head even once.
Is she coming?
Not yet.
Hot Boy gets on his knees, still inside, and vigorously fucks you, waking you from the orgasmic trance.
I don't really blame her, though. I always liked the way you fuck.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, we're going there now!
Okay. Very well. Let me, where's my water?
Get some drinks, boys! This is a perfect spot!
Oh, God. Let's do this. We'll do it live.
I don't like doing it live.
You're getting too excited, hotcakes. Oh, fuck.
You have no idea.
Suddenly, Snowy's thrusts weaken, and you hear sloppy kisses coupled with raspy moans. It's really hard. The knowledge of the Miser brothers French kissing and fucking you at the same time is the most beautiful thing you could have imagined.
Oh, stop. You'll make me melt, brother.
Don't tempt me.
As the passionate kissing continues, they fuck you even harder, reveling in the lust for each other. Eventually, none of you can withhold any longer, and the next thing you know is surging swirls of thick cream overflowing inside of you, spurting outward from the tight space, soaking the bed along with yours.
Swallow my hooch, you dirty slut.
Heat Miser commands, thwacking your head with his fiery palm.
I love the way you dominate, you fucking perv.
Is that an invitation?
Maybe.
They withdraw. The excess cream spills from your gaping hole as you rise to embrace the Miser brothers, and a large pit is left inside your belly from Mr. Sun's sweaty cock. Vulnerable, nothing but a tool of gratification for these titanic deities, it's something you can't deny that you love, to be dominated and owned by such men, since they are the only ones who treat you like daddy.
What?
What?
This has some odd inflection curves at the end, at the fringes of the story.
Daddy,
Written by
ooh.
Vylon, the early years.
Don't tease me too much, brother. You know full well I never back.
Sounds good to me.
You eagerly watch them smooch, sandwiched between them, drooling at the lascivious sight, wishing you'd have the chance to orally worship their assholes like that.
What?
Milk, your favorite line.
Are you two gonna fuck?
Oh,
Eagerly
you
ask.
goofy now? The elf is this beautiful elf girl is girl. Are you two gonna fuck you?
You eagerly ask, to which Mr. Snow replies,
Well, should we, brother?
Maybe.
What are you staring at?
What's that beeping on her wrist?
Heat Miser turns flaming red upon recognizing the object in question.
Huh? Is that a GPS? Why, you little...
Control your blood pressure, Spice Cake. It's not that bad.
Really? Not that bad?
Maybe instead of throwing a tantrum like you always do, you should actually do something about it then. Like this.
Mr. Winter removes your watch and wrecks it via cryokinesis. While you watch him do so, still horny, he smugly smiles as he takes off his shirt, scarf, and gloves, and then proceeds to do the same with his brother. But he refuses.
Oh, that's my line. Oh, come on, Daddy. Don't be shy. I want to play with you shirtless.
Oh god, is this me?
That's you.
Yeah, Daddy, do it. I want to see it too.
All right, you two. Just make it quick. I don't want Mother Nature to know about this.
For fuck's
Hey,
sake.
Flam, remember when you really were excited about playing Snow Miser?
Yeah,
Yep.
I remember. Pepperidge Farm members.
Once he's removed his sequin shirt, Heat Miser reclines and lets Snowy take over from there. In the meanwhile, you sit back and watch from a distance, toying with your swollen clit. Yup, Flam, remember? Hey, Flam, remember when you said that you wanted to play Snow Miser?
I'm Mr. Sad Christmas. I'm Mr. Fuck. Okay. All right. It's been
Yeah,
such a
right.
long time, brother. Look at it. So hideous and veiny, and that smell.
Keep talking like that, and I'll come in your hands.
You'll comb in my hands? Don't tempt me.
You observe how gently he touches his brother's enormous steak, slowly stroking it slowly but firmly, blushing and raptured by his magnificent beast. As he passes his azure tongue across the slimy surface of its cap, he engulfs it with his lips and proceeds to suck it, swallowing him whole with ease, without gagging even once, looking orgasmic from each movement. The way his pale lips cover those veins is almost bewitching, and his lewd moans, even Hot Boy is impressed.
I think my favorite part of this is that no one in the chat has said a goddamn
They're
thing.
just all sitting there in silence.
You're just
Y'all
going.
don't need to beat your meat to this, really. I
We're all
promise.
just
Were you always
Yeah,
this?
that's
Oh,
it.
this is you.
this is Heat Miser.
Yeah, it's you.
Were
Go
you
on.
always this horny for me?
You couldn't tell? Well, I shouldn't have expected you to, anyhow.
What was I supposed to do? Read your mind? Ugh.
No, to be honest, something about you always made me go crazy. Perhaps it's your chubby build. You're so adorable when you're angry.
Enough with my chubby build. You're sounding like mother again.
But that's what I like, a hefty daddy like you, am I right?
Absolutely. Oh my.
You reply,
Oh, I think
you.
this was I think that was the yeah.
The
Do it.
Absolutely. Oh my.
You reply, finally achieving climax, a little too early, but it's all right. While Snowy is now busy wallowing in the softness of his brother's ball sack, bathing it in saliva, you find yourself attracted to his well rounded ass. Mr. Winter's throbbing cock looks neglected and craving for attention.
Oh, there's a name now. Oh, Penelope.
Okay,
Hey,
so they did so good at being It's the Reader up till now, and now it's Penelope.
as an aside, by the way, I straight up heard a teacher in an English class once read that name without thinking as Penelope and have never gotten over it.
Oh, Penelope.
Penelope. Um, as soon as he calls your name, you perk up, brimming with enthusiasm, wondering what the next job will be, though you have a feeling it's gonna be nasty.
Yes,
How
Daddy?
much is left?
We're getting there.
I already said the line.
Okay. This is you, priest.
What a good, obedient girl, isn't she, Snowy?
Remarks Heat Miser, proud of his new elf slave, and smiles at you, which further excites you since his kindness is quite rare.
She most certainly is. See, even a little bit of love. Now come here, my little ice princess. That's right. Over there.
You grasp his manly buns, and the second you see his hairless man pussy, you inhale its juicy scent and give it a thorough lick.
I'm,
Ah,
Your quivering lips on it. You you furiously French kiss his donut hole, like there's no tomorrow, going in as deep as you can with your tongue, reaching inside his textured passageway, which he loves. The louder he moans, the more vigorously you make love to his honeypot. Moreover, you stroke his cock at the same time, adding to the lust-fueled thrill.
this is a rusty trombone.
Oh my, you've got the mouth for it, sweetheart. Now I understand why it's so concentrate.
Quit chattering and keep sucking, Tutti Frutti!
Orders Mr. Sun, tugging on Snow and smothering him in his sperm-soaked scrotum. He complies with the request and thus continues to clean each of the fat globes, stuffing his mouth while never breaking eye contact. His succulent asshole is so warm, so sweet. You could gourmandize it for a whole day, pleasuring him with your mouth that's good for nothing except oral sex. You wish you had a colossal dildo to pump his narrow rectum, enjoying how it tightens whenever you penetrate it with your fingers.
Milk.
Have you fucked?
That's you.
Have you
That's
fucked?
you.
Have you fucked your brother before?
And
Couple
that
times. Why? You want to watch me do it?
Yes, Daddy. Please, please do it for me.
You little perv. Sounds good to me.
Immediately, Snow Miser rises, wiping the honey off his face, and sits back, tired and horny, waiting for his brother to make the next move. Heat takes him into his arms, overcome with lust for his brother, as they both gaze into each other's eyes with love for a moment before locking lips. Snowy loves it when his brother is rough and disrespectful. When their tongues meet and intertwine, he slaps his ass before spreading their cheeks to rub his throbbing cock between them. Heat notices you enjoying the scene, playing with your moist jelly bean, and gets an idea.
Like what you see?
I love it, Daddy.
Are you almost coming?
Yes, sir.
Already? Ha ha ha! What a nympho! Aw, you too, babe?
Mr. Heat grins, seeing purely droplets trickle down his brother's cock.
I have an idea.
Heat Miser's plan is flawless, balls deep, sweaty, and nonstop thrusting, and the only thing missing is fisting. With him on top, you on the bottom, and his brother in between, it's only a matter of time until their cocks start to froth like champagne.
Oh, Sugar Plump, you're still fucking tight.
I'm combing, Daddy. Keep fucking me.
Brother, I'm gonna fucking come inside you.
Thanks, Hulk Hogan.
Heat
Hey,
is
brother.
breathless. Heat is breathless from all the pleasure, from Snowy's virginal tightness that seems to get better the harder he fucks him.
Don't tell me that's all you got, Magma Mouth. You can f me harder than that. Oh, fill me with your comb, you fucking pervert.
Fill me too, Snow Daddy. I want your eggnog.
I will say that randomly in the next con, and no one can stop me.
I have eggnog in the fridge. Sound of soggy balls
That's gonna
slapping
be.
ass cheeks. And lascivious moans thunder inside the room until multiple secretions burst outward onto the mattress, soaking it, and the miser brothers sink down upon you, ecstatic, and everyone's ravishing orifice foam with bubbling cascades of sperm. Meanwhile,
Random part.
This is me in it.
yep,
Oh shit, not again. Do we really need this slut, Mrs. Claus?
Mr.
She
Claus.
keeps getting. Oh, that's Mr. Claus. God damn it. Do we really need this slut, Mr. Claus? She keeps getting fucked by one of those miser beings every year. And besides, they won't even let her go unless we give them something in exchange. North Wind was the worst, and the Heat Miser always insults me, that jerk.
Who's Santa?
Raph,
Oh.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, of course. We need her. What the fuck is that name?
Hermie.
Hermie.
Hermie?
Jeremy.
Oh, of course. Of course, we need her, Hermie. She works for free, plus she does the job when when that battle axe isn't around. You mean your wife, sir? Don't rub it in, boy. Sorry, sir. Where is she anyway? Have you seen her, Rudolph? No. Probably sucking them off. I wonder what the weather. No wonder the weather is fucked up.
The end.
Thank fuck.
What?
Christ.
So, what do we think of this story?
No.
I'm
All the
Mr. No.
It's not very often that I think that someone has listened to Shitfaced Shitfics and actually came to the sound of our voices. This might be one of them.
It might be. It might be. I gotta say, I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back for getting all of those ridiculous fucking purple prose words like during that.
You did. You did great.
Lascivious, like fuck off with that.
If you came, like and comment.
Yeah, if you orgasm to this, let us know in the comments.
Now, with that out of the way, this is sponsored by Skillshare.
No, we are not sponsored by Skillshare. If they want to sponsor us, I'd love them to, but I don't think that we'd fit their requirements.
Do you want to guzzle your daddy's eggnog? Well, Skillshare has the course for you.
Oh,
Learn
God,
thousands of.
I'm gonna drink eggnog later.
You need to
I
hide
don't
the fact
remember
that you
that
listen
while
to
I'm doing
us.
it.
We'll check out NordVPN.
Milk, how are you feeling knowing that, at least in literature, you've been tag teamed by Priest and Flam?
No.
Yep.
I don't know. I had a good time.
I don't know that I'm going to be able to drink the eggnog in the fridge. I genuinely am going to look at it and just be like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's in a round bottle. I can't do it, man.
Well, I was gonna buy some more eggnog tomorrow, but fuck that.
So out of the 3 stories we've done, let's just do it. Let's do a ranking. Which is the best and which is the worst?
I think the one we just read is simultaneously both.
I agree with that, but
I
also
agree.
Shaggy and Grinch was pretty fucking fun.
I'll put Shaggy and Grinch as like the best of the night, then farting at 2, and then this one at dead last. This one should just be burned.
Burned forever. Well, I found it. I'm not ashamed. I'm quite proud of it, and I'm happy for you.
I'm proud of all of you. We did this together.
And while I could say let's move on to another story, I genuinely think we need a refractory period from that. So how about we call it a night, gents?
I'm okay with that.
I'm fine with that.
All right. Well, then this has been Shitface Shitfix, and your readers tonight were Enigmatic Otaku, who's gone, Flutter Priest,
Daddy.
Milk,
No.
Lemon Purple, and Ravage.
No, just no.
If we get copyright struck because of that, Flam, I'm gonna cry. I've been a non-pencil. Have a great time, and there's please keep in mind we're gonna take Christmas off, so we'll
And New
see
Year's,
you.
I think.
Yeah, New Year's. So I guess we will be seeing you in the new year. So Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and be nice to the Krampus. Give him schnapps, or he'll take your children.
Enjoy your eggnog.
I'll give you children.
No.
No,
An alternate universe where Krampus gives you children.
I don't like it.